When you spot a moving star in the night sky, it's likely a satellite. And soon, there will be thousands more. A new race is unfolding above us, not to the moon or Mars, but to deliver internet everywhere on Earth, from space. SpaceX's Starlink and Amazon's Project Kuiper are leading this high-stakes contest. Their goal: build vast networks of satellites to beam fast internet to every corner of the globe. This could transform billions of lives, connecting even the most remote places. Instead of planting flags, these companies want to plant internet dishes in homes worldwide. Imagine high-speed internet on a mountain, in a rainforest, or on a tiny island. This is the promise of space internet. The technology leap is huge, thousands of satellites working in harmony, led by visionaries Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Old satellite internet was slow and expensive. Starlink and Kuiper use swarms of small satellites in low Earth orbit for speed and reliability. The result? Internet from the sky that rivals fiber in the ground. We'll explore how these projects began, the tech behind them, and the challenges they face, like space junk and massive costs. This is more than a business rivalry, it's a story of innovation and the future of global connection. The finish line? A truly connected planet for everyone, everywhere. The race is on, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Let's dive into the ultimate space internet showdown. Every bold project starts with a dreamer. For Starlink, that's Elon Musk, famous for Tesla and his Mars ambitions. Musk launched SpaceX to make space travel cheaper and believes Starlink's profits could fund a city on Mars. On the other side is Jeff Bezos, Amazon's founder, who started Blue Origin even before SpaceX. Bezos's motto: step by step, ferociously. His approach is patient, methodical, and determined. Project Kuiper is Amazon's leap into space internet, a natural extension for a company already connecting the world with goods and services. Musk is hands-on, public, and moves fast, launching first, improving later, and using social media to share every step. This move-fast style has given Starlink a head start. Bezos is more private, building slowly and carefully, believing in a solid foundation before scaling up. Kuiper's approach: test thoroughly on the ground, then launch big. Both leaders are driven by grand visions, Musk by interplanetary dreams, Bezos by a future where millions live and work in space. Their contrasting styles fuel the rivalry, Musk's speed versus Bezos's patience. Starlink and Kuiper reflect their founders, one bold and rapid, the other steady and strategic. The result? Two very different paths to the same goal, connecting the world from above. Their competition is reshaping the future of space and the internet. Let's see how their timelines stack up. Every race has a starting line. Starlink's came first. Musk announced his satellite internet plan in 2015, and by 2018, SpaceX launched its first test satellites. In 2019, the first batch of 60 Starlink satellites went up, proof they meant business. Since then, SpaceX has launched new satellites at a breakneck pace using their own reusable rockets. By mid-2025, Starlink boasts over 6,000 satellites and millions of customers worldwide. Their service, once a beta, is now a global force. Amazon's Project Kuiper started later, officially launching in 2019. Bezos's team spent years perfecting their tech before heading to space. Their first prototypes launched in 2023, successfully proving their system works. Now in 2025, Kuiper is ready for full-scale deployment, racing to launch half its planned 3,236 satellites by 2026. The clock is ticking. Amazon must launch hundreds of satellites quickly to catch up. Starlink's head start is significant, but Kuiper's methodical approach could pay off. The next few years will decide if Amazon can close the gap. The race is about to get even more intense. But how do these space internets actually work? Both Starlink and Kuiper rely on thousands of small satellites in low Earth orbit, just a few hundred miles above us. This proximity means faster, more responsive internet, with low latency for video calls and gaming. Starlink satellites, built and launched by SpaceX, are equipped with lasers to communicate directly in space, speeding up global connections. Signals can bounce between satellites via lasers, reducing the need for ground stations and making long-distance internet faster. Kuiper's satellites are designed for power and cost efficiency, and can launch on a variety of rockets. To connect, users need a special dish, Starlink's Dishy or one of Kuiper's 3 terminal models for homes, travel, or business. Starlink is vertically integrated. It builds its own rockets, satellites, and terminals, controlling costs and schedules. Amazon partners with multiple rocket companies, spreading risk and increasing launch options. The battle is classic: do everything yourself or work with partners? Both aim to blanket the globe with fast, reliable internet. The technology is complex, but the goal is simple: connect everyone, everywhere. These constellations are changing how we think about internet infrastructure. The sky is becoming the new information highway. But why does this race matter so much? Let's find out. This isn't just about billionaires, it's about bridging the digital divide for billions. 1/3 of the world still lacks internet access, mostly in remote or rural areas. For many, space internet could be the only way to get online. It opens doors to education, healthcare, and economic opportunity, no matter where you live. Imagine a child in the Amazon rainforest or a clinic in Nepal suddenly connected to the world. Starlink already serves planes, ships, and remote research stations, proving the power of global connectivity. Emergency responders and scientists in extreme locations now have reliable links for safety and research. Competition between Starlink and Kuiper drives innovation and lowers costs for everyone. New tech, cheaper prices, and better service are the results of this rivalry. The benefits go far beyond homes. They reach the skies, seas, and the most isolated places on Earth. But the race isn't without big challenges. Building a space internet network is a massive challenge. Launching thousands of satellites costs billions. SpaceX's reusable rockets help, but Amazon relies on outside partners. Space debris is a growing threat. More satellites mean more potential collisions and dangerous junk. Both companies design satellites to deorbit safely, but risks remain. Astronomers worry about light pollution. Satellites can ruin telescope images and scientific research. SpaceX is testing dark coatings in sun visors. Amazon promises to work with astronomers too. Balancing a connected Earth with a clear night sky is a tough task. Regulatory hurdles are another obstacle. Global licenses are complex and slow to secure. Some countries may resist foreign control over critical infrastructure. Navigating international rules is as challenging as the technology itself. Overcoming these hurdles is as important as launching satellites. The race is about more than speed, it's about responsibility. The next challenge? The rivalry at the heart of it all. Let's look at the billionaire space race. The Starlink-Kuiper battle is fueled by the personal rivalry between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Both have invested billions and have clashing visions for humanity's future in space. Their competition spills into public spats, legal battles, and regulatory fights. Musk's rapid Starlink launches have forced Amazon to speed up Kuiper's plans. Each milestone by one pushes the other to innovate faster. This rivalry drives progress but also leads to costly legal distractions. Critics say the feud can slow real progress, but it keeps both companies on their toes. For consumers, the competition means better service and lower prices. The personal drive of Musk and Bezos is the engine behind this race. Their ambitions are reshaping the future of space and connectivity, but who's actually winning right now? As of July 2025, Starlink is the clear leader. With over 6,000 satellites and millions of customers, they have a robust, proven network. SpaceX's ability to build and launch its own rockets gives Starlink unmatched speed and cost control. Their vertical integration streamlines everything from manufacturing to deployment. But Amazon's Project Kuiper is just getting started. With deep pockets and global reach, Amazon is launching its full-scale campaign. Kuiper's methodical approach could yield a more reliable system, and Amazon's e-commerce and cloud services are powerful assets. They've secured 77 rocket launches, enough to deploy most of their constellation. If Amazon executes well, they could close the gap quickly. The race is far from over. The next few years are critical. Starlink leads, but Kuiper is gaining momentum. The competition is about to heat up. So, what does the future hold? The Starlink versus Kuiper Showdown is one of the most exciting tech races of our time. It's not just about faster streaming, it's about connecting the last unconnected places on Earth. Starlink leads now, but Amazon's resources and patience make them a formidable challenger. The real winner? All of us as innovation accelerates and costs drop. These technologies will ripple across industries, changing how we connect and communicate. Whether you're in a city or a remote village, this race could redefine your access to the world. The sky is becoming the new digital frontier. Who will win? SpaceX's speed or Amazon's strategy? Maybe both will share the sky. The outcome is uncertain, but the impact will be global. Next time you look up, remember, the future of the internet is in the stars. Our world is about to get a whole lot smaller thanks to big dreams launched into space.